Hey traders, okay, so I'm doing a recording now. I'm showing you the Dow Jones, and today's date is on, I'm recording this on the weekend of the 29th and 30th after this big down bar here on the daily chart here. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart here, and what I'm seeing here after this big down bar here, that's actually showing me a lot of weakness. Okay, if you watched my S&P video, go watch that, because that's actually showing me a much more weaker sign. Okay, but for now, let's have a look at the Dow. Let's have a look at the Dow Jones. We're looking at the Dow Jones now. Let's move over to the weekly chart. And what we want to do is we want to say, okay, what's likely happening here? Well, one, we can see that we've actually had a nice move up. Okay, so we've had high, stair step, and now we're at a high. So a pullback is evident, right? Pullback. We get pullbacks in a bull market. Okay, so that's what's likely to happen. A nice pullback coming into the market. But let's have a look here. That's actually showing a lot of weakness there as well. Let's squeeze that chart up a bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a trend line from here to here, from this bottom here, from there to there. And as we can see, that's where the trend line meets from there to there. But if we also squeeze it in a bit more, we also can see there's a bit of a channel there, so to speak. And if we draw from there to there, we can see that's where the last sort of support line was. Now going to create a parallel trend line, and then boom, I'm going to connect those highs. Basically, creating a nice channel there. It failed to reach the channel up the top here. Okay, and then what's happened is it's starting to get a reversal. I do believe the Dow is likely to get down to the bottom here. Let me bring over to the Dow. Let me bring over to the daily chart now, so we can see a bit more closer. There we go. Okay, and by looking at this chart now a bit more closer, we can see that I do believe the Dow is going to get another big crack down to here, to at least sort of like the, what's that, the sort of the 11,600 level. Okay, 11,600 level to down there. Now, if that does not hold, then what we have, if we look over to our weekly chart again, if you see what I do, I actually draw my trend lines on the weekly chart, but then I home my sort of entry areas on the daily chart. Okay, it's really important to get your entry, support resistance levels and so trend lines on your weekly chart. Okay, so what we have here, we have a market ran up to the top here. Okay, around about the 11,200, ran back up, hit resistance, came back down, and so on and so forth. So why am I drawing this trend line? Well, if we go back to the daily chart once again, then what we can see here is we can see the market. We can see the market right here. The market right here where we are right now, that's actually showing a lot of weakness. So if we cannot hold, if we cannot hold this support line here, then I do believe we're likely to see a big crack down to the 11,200 level. But just remember here, guys, just remember, we are still in a big bull market here, okay? Just because we've had a down day doesn't mean the end's over. That doesn't mean there's a crash coming. Okay, if the crash is coming, we'll start to see a lot of formations and a lot of things on the weekly chart telling us that the crash is likely to happen. Okay, another crash is likely to happen. But for now, this is just a bull. This is a complete bull market, and we're seeing a bull market retracement. Okay, that's all it is. So, but I see at this point of time right now, I do see this retracement here is much more stronger than we've seen in the last sort of month or two. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This pullback here could be much more stronger than most people would expect. Okay, so don't just we've had a nice pullback then hop in now. Okay, I would say if you're looking to buy this at all, I would say we wait for it to get down towards these support levels down here. Okay, wait for it to get down towards these support levels here and also potentially here. And if we do start to hold there, look at your smaller time frame charts, okay, such as 60 minutes and so on and so forth. If we do start to hold there, that's where I do believe a good level is to actually buy it out. Okay, so but always look at your indicators, look at your volume, do all your other analysis to make sure your confirmation, and make sure when you take a trade, you don't just take a trade because I said so, but you take a trade because it meets with your plan. Okay, so okay, all right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I hope this helps you. Just this video is out there to show, because I see a lot of selling action Friday night when I was trading, and I just want to put this out there to help you guys, and hopefully this can add some value to your life. Okay, so alright guys, thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you later.